All right. Good morning, my people. I have quick video I want to play to you. Uh, like I always said, when people ask me, I always told them, please, never believe whatever the politician told you. You these people are a full of liars. They will say anything, just anything, because they knows in Nigeria, you can lie to Nigerians and nothing will happen. Okay, trust me. They will, in your presence, in your face, this politician will lie to you. They know nothing will happen to them because the system is so rigged and so fucked up to the extent that anybody can lie to your face like this, straight to your face, and they won't care. I want to talk about what lie the INEC made. Everybody knows about that. But what funny is, there's one guy in INEC, one of their ranking. I think they call him Festus Okoye or something. This guy, if you hear his two mouths, two side of mouths, you will know that these politicians are a full of liars. Okay, I watched one of his video that he said earlier before the election, and what he said after the election. So fortunate that this guy can come with all these abracadabra lies. I have a video that I'm going to play for you, but before I play it, there's another video I want you to watch about a man that talks something about how APC lost a lot of states, that the INEC just come with the fake result, fake abracadabra. He even said, admit that in his own ward, in his own local government or ward or something, he lost the election there. Just to tell you how honest he is. But let me play that video so you can understand what I'm talking about. I'm making this recording, it's not going to long, but let me play it. Just watch.
Say that because people supported Peter, therefore they should be murdered. Why? Everybody has a right to support any candidate. I lost my ward. I lost my local government to Peter, which never happened before. That was the choice of my people. Many governors lost their wards. That was the choice. Igbos voted because they felt a form of exclusion. Let us throw this vote, they will get lost. And they have thrown the vote. I don't know what they call it. The tribunals will say that's a different kettle of fish. It is sub judice. I won't comment on that. But I don't know how it's going to go. So people have a right. This APC that's talking, to the best of my knowledge, they probably won about 5 or 6 states in this country. Every other thing was rigged. Every other thing was rigged. They probably won only Oyo, Ekiti, Kwara, Borno, and one other place. I'm telling you, PDP won more than 80% of what is now northern Nigeria. Labour won Lagos and so many other places. Only INEC knew how they were able to manipulate this. But the case is in tribunal now, so we'll see how it goes. But I pray God that this country is a beautiful country. I must tell you, beautiful country. If honest people, like the Bible says, the poor rejoices when the righteous is in power. But unfortunately, the righteous have to be in power first before the poor will rejoice. Would they allow the righteous?
You see, this man say a lot of truth right there. Some people don't like what he said because, like I said, truth is always bitter. But there's nothing hold us not to say the truth. Not everybody votes for Peter Obi. Not everybody votes for Atiku. And not everybody votes for Tinubu. But the truth matter is, if you want to call something free and fair, let it be free and fair. Level playing field. But because all the election we've been doing in Nigeria, it's never be a free and fair, it's never be a level playing field. It's always selection. It's always who is the next, who turn is it. It's always turn by turn. It's my turn, it's your turn. But this 2023 election exposed every single thing that this INEC have been doing in all Nigerian elections. He exposed them because this 2023 election, because they believe that the people has in the beaver and the technology, make the people come out and vote. That is why we will not be able to find all this high number they always write for themselves during the election, because the beaver cuts all those level of that uh, high votes, excessive votes. That you just see the number from people from dead, people will be voting. The beaver did not allow that. But they know that the only way they can manipulate is to allow the beaver not to show the real-time results. So that by the time they are moving it from one local government to another government to the state, they already manipulate. They already do whatever they want to do. And then they will tell you, if you don't like it, just go to court. But before the election, they will lie. They will tell you everything. They will say, oh, election, oh, it's going to war, the beaver is going to go. I got a video I'm going to play for you. There's a video I'm going to play to let you know how corrupt these people is. They will say anything and they will tell you anything. Just watch.
Resources in putting together the beavers. The beavers was developed by the commission's in-house engineers as a way of making sure that identity theft is minimized as much as possible at our polling units. So we cannot spend time, resources to develop the beavers and then throw it away and say we won't use it again. It doesn't make sense. So the beavers has come to stay, and we are going to continue to use the beavers in all our elections. The commission will also transmit polling unit level results in real time. The transmission of polling unit level results is also a mandatory provision of the law, as Section 64, subsection 4 of the Electoral Act has made it mandatory. We canvass for the inclusion of the beavers and the electronic transmission of results in the Electoral Act. We therefore have a responsibility to keep faith with our own innovations aimed at the conduct of transparent elections driven and propelled by technology. So in conclusion,
see, he said, that is before the election, before election happened, when we preparing for the election. He come out, this man come out live on live program, on national TV, on national recording. He come out and said the beaver has come and stayed. He said the result will be transmitted from the polling units. I'm going to replay it again so you can rewatch it. He said the result will be retransmitted from the polling units. Just to tell you how corrupt this group of people is. The result will be transmitted from the polling units. I'm going to replay it again so you can watch it. Watch. Watch again.
resources in putting together the beavers. The beavers was developed by the commission's in-house engineers as a way of making sure that identity theft is minimized as much as possible at our polling units. So we cannot spend time, resources to develop the beavers and then throw it away and say we won't use it again. It doesn't make sense. So the beavers has come to stay, and we are going to continue to use the beavers in all our elections.
Listening. Watch.
The commission will also transmit polling unit level results in real time. The transmission of polling unit level results is also a mandatory provision of the law, as Section 64, subsection 4 of the Electoral Act has made it mandatory. We canvass for the inclusion of the beavers and the electronic transmission of results in the Electoral Act. We therefore have a responsibility to keep faith with our own innovations aimed at the conduct of transparent elections driven and propelled by technology.
Okay, you hear that?
So in conclusion,
now watch. Listen to the next video. I'm going to play another video. Watch.
Was a glitch in terms of uploading the presidential election results. But you know, and I've said it times without number, the uploading of the results of the election into the INEC result viewing portal was to build public trust and also for the public to follow what goes on within and around the election process. But as you know, and as I know, the law, the Electoral Act 2022, gives every registered political party the opportunity to nominate polling agents, or what in popular parlance we call party agents, to be its eyes within the various polling units. And most of the political parties did nominate their polling agents. In fact, 3 of the political parties nominated over 176,000 polling agents. One of them nominated around 134,000 polling agents. So what that means is that each political party had the primary evidence at the level of the polling unit of those results. So I find it slightly difficult to understand why almost all the political parties are relying only on results uploaded to the various polling units when they apply to the commission, and the commission accredited over 176,000 polling agents for each.
You see, this group of people, if they live in a country, in a society that the system is working, where the system works, where the rule of law is working, this group of people will be in jail by now. They will be arrested by now. This kind of group, especially this particular person that is now started talking different, by now he will be picked up to come and explain to the government how what he said before the election now suddenly different to what happened after the election. Before the election, he make the rule of law. He said it's a law to transmit the result from the polling unit. He even quotes the law. He even quotes the section of that law that mandatory it. Now, after the election, after they do the abracadabra, he now say, "Oh, it's why the political party has to rely on the BIVA or the RF when they already have their copy. Having their copy doesn't concern the rule of law. That is different. You have your copy, everybody have their copy. But what the rule of law says, the copy that belongs to the INEC must be uploaded right there live, so that on the transmission, there won't be any intersection or abracadabra. It's not about the copy. The copy every single agent has is to take home and go show to their own party who send them to go and represent them. That is the copy of the party. The one they transmit, the one they upload to the server, to the IREF, is the one that belongs to all Nigerians. That is the copy of the all Nigerian citizens that went to vote on that day. That is the meaning of the law, not the one that belongs to the party. The one that belongs to the party agent, that is the party agent individual copy. Either the party like it, they might release it, or they might not release it. People might not even see what is the copy of it. Nobody ever see the copy of the results from the APC because they know it's all fake. They wrote, they can't show it. They can't even show their original copy. They say, hey, we have the copy that we get from the polling unit. This is our copy. We win the election. They can't show it because they know the result they announced is fake. PDP was able to have their own copy to say we can show our copy. Labour Party say we can show our copy, but because they are in court, they don't want to jeopardize their court case. They say, okay, we have the copy. After the court, we will show the evidence. But the copy that's supposed to belong to all Nigerians, that's supposed to be the evidence to all Nigerians, is the copy that they're supposed to upload to the IREF. Because when they upload that, you don't need to be in any party to go onto the INEC server and look the result of your polling unit to say, okay, is this the result they announced in my polling unit? Yes, it's correct because I was there. This is the number. That is the one that belongs to all Nigerians. Not every Nigerian belongs to all parties. There are percentage, thousands of Nigerians, millions of Nigerians that don't belong to any party. They just want to vote for who they like. If it's Tinubu they like, they will vote for Tinubu. That doesn't mean they are APC. If they like Atiku, they will vote for Atiku. That doesn't mean they are PDP. People that vote for Peter Obi, they are not a Labour Party. They just an obedient. They just like Obi and they follow him. If Obi move from Labour Party to another party today, they will still follow him because they are not because of the Labour Party. They are not the Labour Party member. They don't have the Labour Party party card. There are a bunch of the people that they are in AAC, Omoyele Sowore party, before that end up to vote for Peter Obi this election. There are many people that have the AAC party card member, that they are member of Omoyele, that they tried to vote for him in last election, but in this election they vote for Peter Obi and they are not the Labour Party member, but they follow Obi because they like Obi, become an obedient. There are many youths like that. There are many APC youths. There are many PDP youths that decide to vote for Obi. Not because Obi is in the Labour Party or Labour Party. Labour Party they are nobody before. But because they just like Obi because they see him as an honest and they follow him. They see him as somebody that represents their interest. So when people started talking like Yoruba people vote for Obi, they need to stop. Igbo people vote for Obi. They need to stop that nonsense. I'm going to come back and do video about this. If anybody want to argue with me, come on live program. Let's talk about it. They need to stop that nonsense of talking about the Obi is a Igbo candidate. Not only the Igbo people vote for Obi, all the youths across Nigeria vote for Obi. Yoruba people vote for Obi. In Lagos State, where the Peter Obi win, for almost 900,000 votes that they said they have. Okay? Majority of people that vote for Obi in Lagos State are Yoruba kids. They are all Yoruba young youths that they are just fed up with Baba Sokwe. They just fed up with all this nonsense, all this propaganda. They vote for Obi. They are Yorubas, not Igbos. When people started talking about Igbo vote for Obi, is it the only Igbo live in Lagos? What is the population of the Igbo in Lagos State? Lagos State is more than 25 million votes, almost, let's say 25 million, or let's say even 20 million population in Lagos. Are you telling me 90 million population in Lagos are Igbos? And if we want to set up, we say Lagos belongs to Yoruba. Nobody argue about that. But when it comes to population, Yoruba has highest population in Lagos than Igbos. And there's different people that come from different regions to Lagos. Why Yoruba people that live in Lagos cannot give Tinubu 1 million votes? Are you telling me the Yoruba people that live in Lagos that can vote, they are not more than 1 million? Why they can't give Tinubu 1 million votes in Lagos if they think only Igbo vote for Peter Obi? Why Tinubu cannot get 1 million votes in Lagos? The registration voter in Lagos is over 5 million. Why it's so hard that the overall vote in Lagos is not even up to 1.5 million? Why is so that hard? If we have 5 million registered votes in Lagos and Tinubu cannot pull 1 million votes from his Yoruba people, just to tell you that it's all propaganda. Not every Yoruba wants Tinubu to be there. If you hear on the video on all this propaganda media they put online to be propaganda, they are just nonsense of propaganda. Like, oh, the Yoruba people want Tinubu. It's just a nonsense and propaganda. If Tinubu lost in Osun, in his hometown, is the Igbo dominate Osun? Is Osun not the Yoruba? 99% of people that live in Osun State are Yorubas. It's just that the group of people that don't believe on propaganda, they don't listen to propaganda. And if you offend them in Osun State, they're not going to forgive you. That's about the politics in Osun. Go and ask Omishori. He will tell you. In Osun State, if people in Osun get mad at you, they won't forget you. They won't forgive you. That's what happened to Tinubu. It's not because Adeleke pulled the string to beat Tinubu in Osun. It's just because the Osun people don't forget what the Tinubu said when it comes to Osun State. Oyo State that Tinubu win, he don't win Oyo State because the people want to vote for him. He win Oyo State because Sheyi Makinde want to give him vote because the people of Oyo State like the Sheyi Makinde a lot. And what the Sheyi Makinde said, let's go to this way. They follow Sheyi Makinde to vote for Tinubu. They hold, Oyo State people hold their nose to vote for Tinubu. If you want to know the truth, Tinubu is so fucking stinking in Yoruba land that they have to hold their nose to vote for APC in Oyo State. That is why the Makinde lost all the senatorial seats in Oyo State. They hold their nose to vote for him. They don't benefit anything from Tinubu that can make him think he can win the Oyo State. He don't deserve any vote in Oyo State, but they hold their nose to vote for him. Osun State that he might think he deserves the vote from them because he give them the Raifa Iregbesola and the Baba Jeje that just left over there. They still kick him out because they don't forgive. You might think they forget, they don't forget, and they don't forgive. What he's saying in Osun State when it comes to Osun State, it's in their brain. Osun people know how to do politics. It's not the politics about our local. No. Osun people are the followers of Bola Ige. They are the truth people. In Osun, they are the followers of Bola Ige. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's the Osun people. You can do the abracadabra in Lagos. Even that Lagos that they do the abracadabra is so fortunate that in their home territory, they can't even win 1 million votes. I'm going to come back later to talk about this. Somebody want to argue about it, in my opinion. Just come and live video. Okay, let's talk about it. If you think you can argue about talking about Igbo people vote for Obi, it's just a lie and propaganda. All youths across Nigeria vote for Peter Obi because they are tired. If you want to know the truth, Yoruba people vote for Peter Obi because they are just tired of Baba Sope. They are just tired of all those nonsense. If you want to argue with me, let's come online. This is in an opinion program. I'm sharing my opinion. Come on my live program and come and share your opinion. If you want to join my live program, just send me a DM. Whenever I'm on live program, I'm going to send you the link. So come on live program, come talk about it. I have another video I'm going to play to you about the Senate President, former Senate President, what he said. Okay, I have the video. Give me seconds. I'm going to play you that video. What he said about the law that they passed. Those are the people that passed the law. Listen to what he said. That will be the one I will use to ramp up this video. And then I'll come back to the live program later in the day.
Past. There is nothing like electronic transmission. Because transmission is when you vote and it goes to the server. What we have passed, and I can recollect this vividly, because I read that act when it was a bill several times, is to transfer, after all the paperwork that we normally do are done, the agents and everybody there, security, everybody will have the papers. INEC will snap the, or scan, will scan or snap the result sheet and transmit or transfer or whatever it is. That whether it is transmit or transfer is that thing that is captured with beavers, the results. And for me, my understanding is, if any result,
And that is what we are saying. That we cannot move forward except the law is respected, except the promise you made to Nigerians. I have just done a little research. You have promised Nigerians 68 times
68.
that beavers will work.
That beaver will walk.
And my brother Barrister Festus Okoye,
Watch.
after I checked using Google machine, I promised Nigeria 118 times
Oye,
that beavers will work. We want to see it work.
See, before I end up this program, because I don't want this video too long, I'm going to come back on live video. So if you want to join me, please share my video, like my page. My page is a 360 Opinion anywhere you check it. On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. 360 Opinion. Any social media you might be using to watch, just follow my page, like it, share it. You don't have to share the same opinion with me. And then you can leave your comment, write your comment, whatever your opinion is. Let's talk about it. I'm going to come back to the live program later in the day, but I thank you all for joining me for this program, for this video. Just a video, not a live program today. So I'm going to come back. Thank you so much for watching me. Wherever you're watching me for, thank you so much. Nigeria belongs to every one of us. I'm still your man, Mr. Opinion. Never right, never wrong. It's still my own opinion.